This morning in Mongo, we're going to learn how to get all values above a minimum. And this will be very similar to the greater than operator. In fact, it's another alternative to greater than. The difference is we're going to be using the operator minimum. Now, there is one thing to note, and I want to go over this in a second, but it is that this operator requires an index on the field that we're going to apply it to. So we're going to be using the minimum operator. And let's look at our collection habs. And let's say that we wanted to get all of the documents with a minimum of 20 days of success. Okay. So if we look at this, what we can see is that this would eliminate this document right here because there's only 19 days. And it looks like every other document it would return. So let's try to eliminate a little bit more than that. Let's look at 27, 33. Let's do 50. That should eliminate 3. So we can do db.habs.find. And then what we're going to do is we're going to apply the minimum here. And we're going to pass in days of success. And I'm going to put 50. And what this says is return all of the documents where the minimum days of success is 50. And you'll see that it returns the documents that all of the days of success are, of course, over 50. And if you wonder what would happen if it was right on the line, since I believe one of the values was 19, well, let's actually go with a higher value. Let's say days of success is 133. You'll notice that it returns the 133. So it will return the value. It's not above. This is very similar to greater than, obviously. I mean, we could write this query another way. We could say, where it's greater than or equal to 133, correct? This is another alternative. Now, one thing about this let me just check. I believe it's further in here, is that if I were to not have the fields indexed, so for instance, if days of success was not indexed, I would receive an error. So we'll notice that in this collection here, habs, days of failure is indexed, days of success is indexed, and days so far is indexed. So that's important because this would not work. The minimum operator will not work if the values are not indexed. So you'll get an error back and it'll say, can't apply this operator. So what you'll need to do is just build an index on it and then run that query. So that's an alternative. And in the next video, next two videos, we're going to cover some other operators and see how to do another alternative to a between. These, the great thing about minimum is, although there's multiple ways to do things, the minimum operator for some people is going to be more intuitive than greater than. So it's just another way in which you can apply some of that same logic.